Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Lowry. Swings it out to his running back. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got it. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to a 27.
Talking to this coaching staff, they felt they had matchups in the passing game that they could win, and they wanted to test this defense and see if they could take the top off. Well, you saw it right there. Opening drive of the game, they're being aggressive, they're taking a shot, and they come up with a big one. And trust me, fellas, they're going to keep taking those shots because they've got some dudes outside.
They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the run, it's Buckley. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This is a tough one. A 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Illinois' offense has the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step.
And he's running in the open. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
Across the 25, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast. And you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Quick release by the QB. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Illinois right back to the line. A first down run in the red zone. And he showed off that stiff arm for a nice pickup on the play. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. They'll try to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Illinois! Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I'll tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Bangs it through for an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking to pass. It's Altmaier. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Using the quick game. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Power football with the run. Crosses the 30, he's got a leg. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a 1st down. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And they knocked him down almost immediately.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
After the big 1st down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. They'll run it to the right. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. And the defense pays that blitz off with just what you want, putting the O in 3rd and long.
And a lot of people get conservative on 3rd and long and drop a lot of people. I like bringing pressure. Tell the QB, you better get the ball out of your hand fast because we're coming for you. And blitz gets home. Nice job on the defense being aggressive on 3rd and long.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. All wideouts, no backs. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Makes the grab on the shuffle. They'll go with the quick touch pass. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Altmaier. They're trying to get to him. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Illinois lining up quickly. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Illinois moving it quickly down the field.
And had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal?
Fires into traffic, picked off. Got some room to run. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Takes it on the return. Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. It's Altmaier. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but then he'll be a little short of the first down. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Offense set on 1st down. Give to the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Now the play fake. They get to him as he throws. It's caught downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And those long shots, man, I tell you what, it takes a little bit longer to develop. So as a quarterback, you know you got to buy a little bit of time. Mad respect, man. Hanging in there, knowing he's going to get hit, but still making the big play down the field.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Wide receiver shows motion. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Safe completion on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. They'll go back to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Broncos have pushed it inside the 20. Back to throw. It's Lowry. Good timing on the quick out. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and goal. Running back searching for a hole. Pulled down after a gain of 5. It's at the 9-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. And it's no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. Looking to move it through the air. He unleashes a long one. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. He'll just keep slinging it. Quick completion on the out route. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Great protection, and down the middle it goes. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story and goes a long way in deciding who wins a football.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield, it's Altmaier. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Getting some heat. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. He's looking to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the 1st down. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Illini.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The give to the tailback. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll try the run. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Fires to the tight end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. The official says no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
And he's going to try to return this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football game.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in third and short, third and medium, third and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After misfiring, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. A third and long coming up here. They're going to throw it again. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Lofted to the sideline, and it's picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Oh, how did he make that move? Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Looking to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Illinois right back to the line. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Sanders. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. From the red zone, looking for a man. It's complete to the right. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Iowa is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Niall Kinnick among the legends to wear that uniform. It's on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. The give to the back. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Here's the handoff. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And the Broncos get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Running with power.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. They'll go to the ground. Powers through the defender. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Now, they'll run the option. Now the pitch. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Lowry. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The D scoops it up, and everybody reverses field. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, finding Illini. Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. The defense comes up with the fumble and takes it to the house.
The old scoop and score. Create the fumble, pick that puppy up, take it to the house. Great job by the defense, not only forcing the turnover, but getting points out of it.
attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They're just about to kick it off after that scoop and score 6. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got out of trouble and throws. Pulls it in. It's Mack. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Illinois lining up quickly. Back to throw, it's Altmaier. He's got it down the middle. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
That's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw...
Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Illinois! And the punishment has been extended. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
31, Western Michigan, 7.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They'll give it to the back. At the 35, he's open. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding, offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. He'll try the left side. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
2nd down.
Leaves it with the back. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking for a gap. It's Buckley. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better, right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
1st down for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but they give up 5 yards on the run. It's down to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. Brought down after a 5-yard gain down to the 7. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to get the first through the air. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. A 1st down for the offense. Leaves it with the running back. Across the 10, got it out to the 14. That's a gain of 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll leave it with him. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Power football with the run. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
And I get it. At this point in the 2nd half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. You've got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive points.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. It's 1st and goal as Illinois comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown Illini! And the beatdown has ensued. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. The Cuse is in the house. Syracuse is pouring it on right now with an offensive performance we haven't seen since some of the legendary 44s. They're up 14 over Pittsburgh.
Give to the running back.
We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Running back searching for a hole. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. Just needs a crack to get a return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
First down, Illinois.
The give to the tailback. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
First down, Illinois.
Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad. Or, as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet. Move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.